to the OTT Arms. Tonight, I'm Lee, and I'm joined by my beautiful co-hosts. Of course, Mr. Dan.
Hello.
We've got the boys over here, Roberto
How we doing?
and Jake.
Hello.
And tonight we're just sat in the pub that is the OTT Arms.
Yes.
As you can hear by the ambience.
Just having a tipple.
Yes.
Yeah. June, keep it down, will you? We're trying to record a bloody podcast here, mate. Jesus. Got bloody glass wash on. What's that about? Good to see you, lads. How are we getting on?
All right. It's been a very, very insane 2024.
Has it?
It has.
Explain.
I mean, how much stuff have we done together? It's been such an incredible year.
Oh, you mean last year?
Yeah,
I'm with you.
2024.
Okay, I'm with you.
Is that what it is?
It's been a year, hasn't it?
It has been a year.
It has been a year whole, 365 days.
It was very
some
fun.
would
We
say.
did do a lot. Do you know some highlights? Should we go over some highlights?
Yeah.
We won't go
Let's do
too
spam.
deep into stuff yet, but we'll just...
Yeah.
Highlights.
What was the first thing that we all did?
Southport Pleasureland.
Oh, go. What a
gone
place. We really jumped the gun on that one, didn't we?
That went well.
Yeah. Look, nothing against Pleasure on Southport. It just didn't work out for us, did it?
It did not.
It was.
We didn't go and do anything.
I mean, to be fair though, I did actually take photos.
Yeah,
I was going to say, you
I
did do a
did.
bit, didn't you?
I did
You did more than we did.
I remember, because I was like, oh, Dan, you've gone to Southport without any of us. Oh, great. Oh, he's took his other mate.
He's
No,
a photographer.
That's fine. That's great.
It's good times though.
Stab in the heart, that one.
Just a little bit.
But to be fair, it was yeah. I mean, it was exciting at the time, but now,
Yeah.
from what we've heard,
Yeah,
it's
things
a good
didn't
job.
quite go.
Well,
as
it's going
planned.
in a different direction. I'm glad that they've rebranded because
Yeah.
the thing is, like Southport Pleasureland has always been a bit of a failed, crappy park, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest. It's always been
But
a bit
you're
of a...
not a local, but you're close
Yeah,
enough.
I used to go as a kid and it was a bit crappy. Then all they ever had was Traumatizer. They used to have the Cyclone, which is quite good, the Woody, but it wasn't great, you know.
Yeah.
And then they had Traumatizer, that went to Blackpool because at the time Blackpool owned Southport. It was
Yeah.
almost like the holding ground. It was like the waiting room on Fortnite.
Yeah.
They just held shit there. They made Traumatizer and then took it over.
in the lobby.
And it was ended up in Fusion. So that's a relocated SLC. That's why it sucks ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, Southport for me was always that crappy version of Blackpool because it
Yeah.
was a lot cheaper. You could just pay per ride.
Yeah.
And it was never great. But it does look like they're going in the right direction now. And the owners, we spoke to the owners, didn't we?
Yeah,
Very
we did.
passionate people.
Very.
The only thing what needed that part was like 2 or 3 big coasters, really.
Or a big coaster.
It needs a
Yeah.
permanent.
Yeah.
Permanent.
Yeah. It's just-
And a few more permanent. A lot of the flat rides are showmans, aren't they? And
Yeah.
travelling rides, which it's just not great.
They're travelling, but
No.
they've been themed in.
Yeah, I
Do you
get
know what I
that.
mean?
Yeah,
but
kind
they
of
are essentially, they've
A
got a
travelling.
lorry underneath them.
Yeah.
But that place though does have potential though.
Yeah, of
I
course,
remember when
man.
we
It
first
does.
got there, we were like, "Oh my god, this is actually insane, man!"
It's
Like,
better than what we thought it was
Yeah.
going to
And
Yeah.
back in the
Yeah.
day, it used to be the competitor for Pleasure Beach. It was just around the coast. And yeah, I think it's just dwindled. It needs investment.
Yeah.
It needs something. It needs a
It
new
does.
permanent coaster. The design they showed us of what they wanted to build was
Yeah.
pretty decent. I don't know if it maybe needs modernising a little
No, I get
because
that.
it's an old plan.
There's so much we could say, but
Right. On
just touch on-
our next highlight, I think probably would be Nemesis Reborn's opening day.
Oh,
Mate.
yes.
Mate,
That
this
was
Yes.
such a buzz.
unreal.
Such a buzz.
I mean, weren't you on the news running?
Yeah, I was on the Independent.
that was
I was on
it.
the Independent running.
You look so
I mean,
great, mate.
Stop it, you.
Because we all didn't write it though at the same time. Or was
No.
it me and
No,
Rob?
No, we
No.
went in. Yeah, me and Zave obviously got there late. So you guys were already in the
Obviously.
queue. So yeah, me and Zave just wrapped it.
Because
You wrapped it with my mum and dad.
Yeah, I did.
Jake went in the hotel entrance.
Yes.
Me
Yes.
and Danny went in the normal
Yes.
entrance.
Which we thought,
And
oh my
then
God, this
Lee,
queue's
you went
massive.
on the wrap.
I went
queue.
on the wrap and ended up having a coffee, and you still haven't been
And
on
me
it.
and Danny took ages to ride it.
I went on
Like,
it twice. No, but the thing is with it though, I'm so glad that happened. I'm so glad they did Nemesis, how they did. I know there's a lot been said about it, but I'm glad it's new. I'm glad it's back. They do need to sort a few things out with it.
Yeah.
But it's here to stay, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's no question now. We've got another 20 plus years of Nemi.
I
So
just hope that is the start of
Yeah.
something special.
it's got to be, hasn't it? They've got to step away now from the nostalgia.
Yeah,
They need to go new. Something new, something fresh. A new secret weapon is next on the agenda.
it needs to be 100%.
So
But yeah.
continuing along,
Yeah, but
really, I think probably the next one. Well, you went to Minifigure Speedway's opening day, and we'll pass over that one. Hyperia is opening day was probably the next one.
Yeah.
The support what we got when we was talking about it actually just earlier, like queuing and in the cattle pen before we got into the park
Oh,
itself,
yeah.
and everyone was like, "Hey, yo, guys, you know, how's it going? I'm glad you guys are
I've
here
got
and this and that."
Well,
videos.
before that, we did a video down Monk's Walk, didn't we?
We did the live stream,
Yeah,
didn't
we
we?
did.
The failed live stream on a
It wasn't
mobile phone.
great.
We brought literally all the equipment, none
Yeah.
of it worked. So yeah,
Was
it
that
like-
was that the night we didn't get invited?
Yeah, that was
to
the
That
night
was the
we
night we didn't get invited, yeah.
Even though previously we'd been inside the building site
Yeah.
doing an interview.
Yeah.
But
We'd
yeah, no.
seen what it was going to look like more than people did
Yeah.
before, so...
Well, you know, let's hope we get an invite next time. I'm not plugging anything or anything,
Phil
but
Park.
hi guys.
If you see this,
We love you guys. You guys are great.
So then Hyperia's opening day was great. Like,
Oh, it was
I had
amazing.
videos of you three waving at everyone in the queue line, and it's such.
Oh, it was great.
It was a moment. I think a moment for us that we realised actually, not we made it, but like I feel like we'd run the right path.
Yeah, we'd done right with it. I think for me, sat in the construction site interviewing Russ was just surreal, man.
The moment. Yeah.
It was so crazy.
Yeah.
Just how we managed to be there in that space with Russ Gaines, who's, you know, the top dog down there. And yeah, it was.
well, I
it was
just remember
awesome.
because originally though he wanted us to film it in the shop,
We did.
and we were like, "No, screw that. We want it outside."
Yeah,
We
we
didn't
want that
realise it.
We just started dragging tables outside.
But then we realised it's like 30 degrees out here with no shade. And I was worried about my cameras all overheating. I thought, oh my God.
And then do you not remember that where he just went, "Oh, guys, you lot are meant to have like safety boots on and hard hats," and we were just like, right, okay, like, let's just carry on.
yeah,
We'll be
it's
fine.
near the end of the podcast.
These are steel toe cap Jordans. I promise.
And then he randomly gave us like high vis.
High vis, yeah.
Yeah,
Mine
yeah.
stunk. It smelled like a Smiler headrest over his shoulder.
Yeah, they do smell.
Honestly,
Yeah.
stunk.
Yeah.
Stunk.
Get that vibe, mate.
Going
Loved it.
on from there, we didn't really do much over the summer. I think after that,
Bits and bobs.
bits and bobs. We did a few
Yeah.
videos here and there, a few live streams. But really, our year ended with our Florida trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
What a trip it
I
was.
feel like we did.
Yeah, we
do
did
a
do
lot.
some other stuff. We did Nemesis. Me and Rob.
We did some
the
content
VIP event and the
creator.
CreatorCon. I forgot about
Me and
them.
Rob. Me and Rob did CreatorCon.
Yeah.
We did.
I'm-
Smashed it.
I'm
may I
smashed.
say.
What a vlog! There
What
was
a
so
vlog.
the bants per minute was off the chart in that vlog.
You need to
when
watch
I
that
have
vlog.
when I have full creative
Possibly.
control, it's like a bloody comedy sketch. You know what I mean? Can't help myself.
Possibly the greatest vlog on the channel.
Ever. I love how it starts. How you just video me trimming my beard. I'm like, hey, gotta get fresh. The anchor's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
But we also did the Nemesis VIP event as well.
Yeah, it was wicked.
That was
that
wicked.
was cool.
Being able to see it up close was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, really.
Because that's
good.
when we won. Was it that when you won the
left hill climb.
which we still need to
Oh,
do?
Yeah, we still need to do the
I
lift hill
think that's
climb.
expired.
No, it hasn't. It says there's no expiration
Ah,
date.
well, I
on
saw
it.
that on eBay and the guy said it's expired.
But then me and Jake, we went up to was it Splash Landings? We did
Oh,
that
we
one.
did the water park
which-
preview
yeah,
event, didn't
by
we?
the way,
Yeah.
guys, I'm not gonna lie to
Completely
you,
forgot about that one.
which was the most uncomfortable kind of event.
no,
No,
it's
it was.
just-
Everyone's got their bellies out. Everyone's just—it's just the most weirdest thing.
But we got to film on the slides.
We did, which was really cool.
got to
which
film
was
on
really
Master
nice. However,
Blaster and
though,
stuff.
I mean, people don't want to see this body, man. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know, man. Speak for yourself.
I quite
Speak for
enjoy it.
yourself. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind at all. No, I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad once.
Another
but-
one was I went to Gold Rush's opening day and I did like a little Drayton Manor OTT meetup and we had about 15, 20 people turn up and we were around the park for the
Really?
day. Yeah.
Fantastic.
That was great.
But didn't you do the wave as well? Didn't you do?
Oh, I
one
did the
with
wave. I did the West Wave
see, there is more
press
stuff. I
preview.
thought there was more
I did
stuff.
I did Wave press preview and I did Gold Rush press preview because I got staff sneaking stuff.
Nice.
So,
Oh, I see. I see.
Same.
But I'm trying to think of anything else
Very
what
nice.
we've done before Florida. But
That's
Did we not go to Flamingo Land?
that was last year.
Was it?
That was the
Before,
previous
yeah.
year. Yeah,
I just
God,
felt
yeah.
like
Flamingo Land
more.
was an awful day.
Well, let's talk about Orlando
Okay.
Yeah, go
because
on.
it was bloody great fun, weren't it?
Wasn't it?
I think it was like the pinnacle of OTT for 2020.
It's been the best thing we've ever done.
Yeah, hands down.
100%.
Yeah.
Like Fantasia
Yeah.
Land was great. Energylandia was fabulous.
It
But
just- it's
Orlando was wild. The fact we were all there.
Yeah.
And I
doing
mean,
it.
that was the most hardest thing, trying to get everyone together to do it. to
I
Orlando
definitely
to
think we need
agree.
to do something like that every year.
I mean, yeah, 100%. I remember the time where Rob was like, "Hey, Danny, I've seen this offer, Florida. It's like dirt cheap." And then I think we was in a Discord chat.
So
and then
we
next
did.
minute,
We actually
and we
brought
just booked
OTT
it.
back. It was like when we brought OTT back after like 7 months and etc. And we were on a live stream, and you two were like, "Oh, we've just booked Florida and etc." And me and Lee were like, "Oh, Let's go to Florida with them. Come on, let's just book it.
And then
the thing is, I had to book it because it was like 800 quid, and I was like,
To me,
Danny, like,
if
it's
somebody's-
never been this pricey.
if somebody's dedicated to booking it, I'm gonna get on it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just so hard to get it booked. But there's gonna be more coming. I feel like the Plopsaland, the Fantasialand trips, stuff like that, they are so fun though. Just the quick bursts. Maybe
Florida
maybe
was
couple
a
of them.
big one though, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a
because
dig.
it's a lot of money, and also it's one of these things where, you know, it's although we're as a group, it's kind of like we put our own money into this, so it's our own holidays. But you know, at the end of the day, though, it was such a good trip. We never fell out. We never had an argument. It was a really good vibe. All
Like,
of
if
us
we
was.
wanted to do something, we did it.
Yeah,
That's
mate.
the way it works, and it was such a good trip, and we all worked. It was just like the best like holiday you could ever
I
have.
think the highlight of that was obviously Rob every morning eating his cereal.
Got to start your day the right way. Lucky Charms.
Me and Lee.
Okay.
Lucky Charms. Do you know what? I went halves on all that food. I don't think I had any of that.
No, we didn't go half. Yeah, you did. You had the cookies and stuff.
Oh yeah,
You
that
bought
sounds
loads
about
of
right.
cookies and shit.
Soft
That
cookies
sounds
were
about
good,
right.
We had beer in our room.
Yeah, we had loads of Modelo, didn't we? I left about 70 cans of Modelo in that fridge. Whoever was
Lucky
cleaning
Charms.
that after was like, okay, and they were on it.
The thing is, every night we'd go downstairs in the night,
Yeah.
warm. It was like really dark. We'd have a beer down.
We'd
the
have a
bottom.
beer, we'd go and chill out.
Yeah, it's
I'd
lovely.
hit the Benjamin. It would all be going on.
The downfall about it was like he was playing chicken and trying to get across that road.
Yeah, it was,
On the
oh,
highways.
God,
going
yeah.
from ours to yours was
Yeah.
hell. It was like a 4-lane highway. Like you had to walk across it with no crossing.
But just to explain, if you don't know, right, me and Lee stayed at Cabana Bay, and Dan and Rob stayed at Aventura, which is they're across the road from each other. But
But
like,
it's a big road.
It's a big
Like the road is equivalent to like
A motorway.
Forbidden Valley. Innit? It's massive. It's huge.
it was a good walk
You
every
could
morning.
definitely build Forbidden Valley on that road. Couldn't you though? It was massive. And like you'd start crossing, you get to halfway, set up camp. And then you'd go for the summit in the morning. It was a nightmare. But the water taxis, we'll just quickly touch on this.
Oh, Mr. Smooth.
We'll just quickly put some footage of Mr. Smooth in now. There you go. So I'm sure you've all just fell in love
Real
with him.
delight. Real delight.
What
Just-
a man. Can we just shout out Mr. Smooth?
Mr. Smooth.
It's when he tied up the boat and then he just leant on the rope like it was like
It was just effortless. Like it's like he was one with the boat.
Yeah, the
like,
guy.
He just like it was like the boat whisperer. He just whispered to the boat, and it just
That guy
did it.
was one
It did
cold
it lovingly.
ass. He was a-
Every night though, we were trying to find him again, weren't we? We were like,
it was a
where is
real-
he? Where is he? We had him on our first night, and then we didn't see him for a bit until the night where we
Yeah.
went to Halloween Horror Nights.
Must
and
have
it
had some nights
chucked
off.
it down.
Mate, he sweated John Paul Gaultier,
Oh,
that guy.
God.
He was
Beautiful,
so smooth.
beautiful
was.
Yeah, his skin was made out of silk and baby oil. He was just a beautiful man. But he'd drive that boat. He'd drive the shit out of that boat, wouldn't he?
he did.
He'd be like J-turning, reversing, whipping it round.
But no one else could drive it like he could.
No, he was
No,
smooth as
no.
a mother
He was
hubba.
definitely
We
a
did
one-hander.
have Ned Flanders one night though.
Oh,
Yeah, that
yes,
was-
we
That
did.
was a treat.
That was an Oakley trip home, that, wasn't it? Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good.
I swear you said that in the vlog as well.
Hey, baby.
yeah. But overall, mate, I think Florida itself though was.
I still say
Such
it.
a
The
good
best
trip.
night of that trip, and we still say it to this day, was Lee's birthday.
That was so good.
That night,
so
we
drunk.
drank, we went
drunk
to
as
Busch
hell.
Gardens,
Played cards.
we
Yeah.
played cards, and then we went to karaoke.
Yeah.
Realised that Lee could actually sing.
Yeah.
You just omitted that from the vlog, though, didn't you? You didn't put that good bit.
put that clip in,
No, but yeah, we all could. Jake sang Toto, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
You were just vibing. I love
just
there's one clip.
loving it. I was bouncing the crowd. That's
Yeah,
what I was
it's
doing.
good. I remember like
Eminem style.
in one of the clips of me singing, I watched through it, and you just hear Rob go, "Go on, Lee." Like, bro, I'm giving it, and it clicks through, and he's like, just loving it. Mate, that was the best night.
Yeah.
And then don't forget as well, we went in and we thought, we'll just stay for a drink, see what happens.
Yeah.
Then we ended up like there till the close.
It was, mate. Do you remember
We
that
got
couple?
kicked out, didn't we?
We were talking for about an hour. We're like,
Yeah.
I'm done now, mate.
Mate,
Can
we're
you
off.
shut up? Yeah.
I
Jesus
woke up
Christ.
rough as
Oh
toast.
yes, that random people stopped and talked to
Yeah.
us outside.
Yeah. Who used to live in Lincoln?
Well, yeah,
Apparently
they
so.
did apparently, yeah.
Oh my god, I got a family in Lincoln. Yeah.
Sure you have love, yeah.
Yeah.
Bet you have.
Fucking Lincoln. Anyway.
But that night was just so fun. Like it was it's what we needed on that trip.
We
did.
We got absolutely smashed, and it was
Yeah, we did.
We did.
But what I love is the majority of that night we just sat around a table drinking, playing cards.
Yeah.
And then we decided right at the end when we were all absolutely leathered.
Do you remember going on the
to go to
bus?
karaoke. Yeah, I was. And this woman, I had I was over there like a can warmer, can cooler with Florida on. I've obviously got a beer. The woman's like, "That ain't liquor, right?" I'm like, "You know it ain't liquor. You know damn well I ain't bringing beer on
I
here.
brought a beer
You
on
know
before
me."
you, and she didn't even
She didn't
stop
care,
me.
but I'm devilishly handsome.
Good point.
Jake, so
Good point.
It happens.
Oh,
You know,
Jesus.
it happens, Dad. It happens.
But no, that was a fantastic night.
That was so good.
I mean, there was one thing what sticks out in my mind was riding the penguin ride, and obviously at
Oh,
the
we're going to
time-
SeaWorld.
God.
Okay, yeah, SeaWorld.
Now it didn't rain. It didn't forecast rain.
We don't
What
know.
was it?
Well,
Was
we
it-
went.
I don't know.
Right, to put in perspective, we went on Infinity Falls beforehand.
Yeah.
Got absolutely bloody sodden all the way through. Then went on to Penguin Trek, and we're standing in the station.
Yeah.
The train's not moving. We're in the train. We go out and we launch, and you can see it in the reaction with me and Lee. Face pout with rain.
I can't
Torrential
tell you
rain.
anything about that ride.
Tsunami rain. that
I
was.
lost half an inch off my hairline that day. It was pelting us, weren't it? And you shut your eyes and it somehow made it through your eyelids. You were just getting
so bad.
absolutely leathered. And then we had to walk back through the penguin exhibit. It was,
And it was
minus
like minus
4.
2, 4.
Yeah. So we got to the door just before the penguin exhibit where a staff member was, and I was like. And she was like, "Oh, you've got to go through here." And I was like, "No, surely not. There must be another way
got to
around."
be another way.
And she was like, "No, there isn't." And I was like, "There's a fire exit right
Rob,
next to you. Can't we use that?"
I was
And she was like, "Nah."
contemplating starting a fire just to get out of that exit, mate. 'Cause
So
it
we
was
basically just ran through the penguin enclosure.
But imagine-
small children were getting hurtled out of the way. We were just like, I could feel my legs
Imagine
freezing as
all
I
wet,
ran.
your clothes stuck to
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
freezing.
You could see all our nipples just coming through.
Oh, my nipples cut a hole in my Blackpool top. I was fuming.
It was so funny though. I just coming off going. I've never laughed so hard.
Oh, it was so cold.
It was.
awful.
Oh yeah, it was ridiculous.
So cold.
But yeah, I couldn't tell you the layout of that ride.
No,
No, not a clue.
To be fair, I couldn't tell you the layout of anything because I was just absolutely leathered the whole holiday. Just
Do you remember? Right, this.
don't remember
our first
anything,
night
Jake, no.
when we got to Halloween Horror Nights. You went and bought a beer, and the price of this beer
My God.
was the unreal.
I think it was like $15 for a can of Modelo. I went to
Like a store,
Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
and got like a whole case of 24 for like $11. I spent 15 on a can.
Yeah.
To be fair, though,
that was a rookie
to be
move.
fair, it was cold.
It was cold.
Real
Well,
cold.
yeah, but it's not 15 quid's cold though.
It
is
was like
worth.
I need some Sensodyne cold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It
Beautiful.
It was stupid though.
Yeah, so hot. So hot.
But yeah, overall though, loved it.
Florida was just a great trip.
Insane.
I'm trying to think of anything else.
There's
What was
so
really
many like little. It just keeps coming back to us. Like we were talking on the way up to Leeds today, like little stories from Orlando, and we're like, "Oh yeah, that happened and that happened," and we're
Look
like,
at you with the Hulk.
"Oh yeah." So,
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was severely ill on the first day.
Jake nearly died.
Yeah, I nearly died. I never struggle with jet lag, and that is the worst I've actually ever felt with
bad.
You
jet
turned
lag.
into the Hulk, didn't
Yeah.
you? You looked
Literally.
green.
So-
You wouldn't like him when he's angry or nauseous.
We went on Hagrid's in the morning. I was asleep in the queue
Yeah,
line.
he
I was
wasn't great on
dead.
Hagrid's
Went on
little line.
Velocicoaster. Yeah, I'm gonna have a great day. And then we went on to the Hulk, and I was like, oh fuck, this is
Yeah.
horrible. This
Yeah.
is
It
the
was like a
worst.
sparring session with Rob, though, weren't it?
That's it.
It beat you up
Just
that morning.
fucked you up.
I think it did smoothen out in the day, but in the morning it was a rough old,
Yeah.
hefty ride. Considering how new it is, it was very intense.
Very
wasn't it?
intense.
Very
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I had a couple of beers that night, and yeah, I felt it.
It
Yeah.
was
Every inch of him. I felt every inch of the Hulk. This took a turn.
The Hulk. Yeah, I must admit, I don't think it's ever been that intense though.
I just went to the toilet, and I was like, I'm not gonna be sick. I just needed to sit down.
You were there for
Yeah.
a while. Me and all of us
Yeah.
were like, is Jake actually all right, man? He's not come out for 15 minutes.
I started to worry about
But no,
it.
mate.
No, it was bad. It was an experience in itself.
What was your worst ride, would you say?
Worst ride of the whole trip?
Yeah.
I don't
The
know.
one, not the worst one, the one that you thought, oh,
It's not as good as I
Yeah.
remember or what I thought it was going to
yeah.
be.
What you remember?
No.
What, coaster?
Yeah.
Or just
Oh,
ride.
Ride, full stop. Mine was Forbidden Journey.
Really?
Believe it or not, yeah. I remember, don't get me
Really?
wrong, I thought it was a great ride and stuff, but in my head though, I thought it was like this best, like, oh, it's amazing, number one, right. I don't know, I just came out and I'd rather ride Spider-Man.
Yeah, because Spider-Man's a badass, mate.
Spider-Man.
I didn't realise Spider-Man is aging like a fine wine.
I know.
Honestly, I remember going on that as a kid when Julian Dragons was about and shit, and before all the Harry Potters even came out, I'm sure. And Spider-Man blew my socks off then as a kid. And then I went back with you guys, and I remember just feeling like I was like 10 again. Just
It's better
amazing.
than Transformers.
I know they have revamped it, but it is still got the essence of what it was, and it is just beautiful, man.
So wait,
Beautiful
what ride that we didn't think was as good?
Yeah.
Escape from Gringotts.
Okay.
I didn't. Yeah, I just thought it was too screen heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I love it.
I thought it was a little too screen heavy.
Obviously, Cat in the Hat was shit.
I don't even know what that is.
Absolute Cat in the Hat. I could make a better ride in my front room just with Danny's equipment. It was awful. But if we're talking about legitimate rides that aren't just that thing,
That LSD trip.
do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I do love the ride, but Velocicoaster wasn't quite what I thought.
Do you know,
it was gonna be.
Really?
yeah.
I love it. It's amazing. One thing for me though, boys, is I noticed with Velocicoaster, I loved it. Thought it was absolutely incredible coaster, but some of the moments I thought were going to be a little bit more sort of floaty. And it was quite a little bit more aggressive than I thought it was going to be, and I wasn't over the top with some of that.
We
pain.
were all in pain in our shorts, weren't we?
No, I
It
get
sort
that.
of rubbed a little bit on your thighs
you know
because
what?
it's so intense.
I know exactly what you mean because I felt like that with Rise of the Resistance. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a great dark ride. However, though, I thought it'd be a lot bigger in scale.
Yeah.
So when I got there, I was a bit like, oh,
I think you sort of idolise these rides, don't you?
100%. Because I've seen so many POVs and people hype it so much. You're on that hype train and then you get on it and you think,
Yeah.
it was all right.
It was okay.
It's like off the tracks.
Yeah. Wow. No facts, then. But even like Iron-Gwazi, I thought it was
I was
amazing.
just about to say Iron Gwazi was
But it
mine
was
because
not-
it was
nowhere near.
good, but it wasn't.
Nowhere near what I
amazing.
thought.
Was that the first time you went on Iron Gwazi?
No, I've done it
It
before.
was for me, but I was expecting Zardra levels of floaty ejector, but it just wasn't. It was just quick.
It was missing. Like
Yeah.
we said when we came off, it's missing that like perfect moment. The thing is
We
with
just had loads of
Velocicoaster
really
and that,
fast.
you don't question, you don't critique it. With as soon as you come off that, we were going, it's okay.
Could have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
know
do
what you
that
mean.
with a coaster that's like world class. Do you get what I mean?
I think we all came off Hagrid's going like, what was that?
When we did front row
Yeah.
in the dark,
No, it was you and me.
or was it me and you?
Yeah.
I thought me and Rob.
No.
Sorry I have that memory
Yeah,
locked in as me and Rob.
we was the one behind, weren't we?
They were on
Oh,
the
yeah,
front, on the back.
Mate,
We were at the back on that one.
Yeah.
best ride ever. Best ride I've ever done.
You
In
and
that
me were like doing all the
circumstance,
magical
yeah.
spells and everything.
It was at
so
night
good.
time. It was gorgeous. Everything was lit up. All the trains going round, Julian and stuff.
Yeah.
That was the best coaster experience I've ever done. Front row at night.
I
Hagrid.
must admit, what
Incredible.
we realised though, when we was at the back, you saw more. You know when you get
Yeah,
dropped,
I get that.
Yeah.
you saw because you even said, "Oh my god, I didn't even notice that." You know when you've got the
But, mate,
what are they called?
The vines and
The
all
vines
that.
all moving
Oh,
and stuff.
Devil's Net or whatever it is.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So
But mate, on the front, you are riding Hagrid's motorbike. You're
100%.
doing it. You are the boy. It is so cool,
because
mate.
then we did
so cool.
because you also did you also because I know that me and Rob did we did Velocity at night.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did that as well. Yeah.
we
afterwards.
did,
And that is
Yeah.
just
Insane.
absolutely.
That was when we rewrote it like
3-4 times,
3 or
wasn't
4
it?
times.
I feel like you know
yeah.
how coasters warm up throughout the day. I feel like you warm into Velocicoaster as well when you
Yes.
learn how to ride it
Yeah,
by
but
the
that's what I was
end.
about to say.
Yeah.
Velocicoaster, you have to know how to ride
you
it
do.
to get the most out of
The
it.
first few rides hurt a lot, but
Oh,
then
God,
by
yeah.
the end of the trip, I was sort of
Trying to-
You have
going
to
in
move
with the
with it,
turns,
yeah.
and it
Yeah.
helped. But it is the most intense thing I've ever done. It's insane.
It was good, mate. It was good.
Nemesis levels of insanity. isn't it?
Did we go on Popeye?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I can't remember.
Yeah,
going on
we
Popeye.
Yeah, we did.
We
Absolutely
were wet as an
drenched.
otter's pocket, weren't
Was
we?
that when we did like Popeyes, Dudley Do, and Jurassic
Ripsaw.
Park?
Yeah, we
What
did.
was
Yeah.
this?
Do, yeah.
Dudley Do,
Ripsaw
Ripsaw Falls.
Falls,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was that. We literally, it was just us four in a boat, and
Oh my
water was just
God,
coming
yeah.
over.
And it was a bottoming out.
It was insane. But overall, mate, what a holiday. It was incredible. I loved it. I loved every bit of it. You know, apart from obviously, so I think you went back, so I don't think you felt well or you felt tired, but we did Horror Nights when it was pissing it down.
Yeah, I couldn't be doing with it.
And I bet you were like, yeah.
You're not a big fan of Halloween.
Oh, no, I didn't mind it, but when it was pissing it down, I was like,
It was
forget this.
it was biblical rain.
Yeah,
it
it was
wasn't just a
awful.
little bit of rain.
So
It
I went
was-
back. I think I opened and we crashed. I
rest
did
is
not
history.
do that. Just so you know, I did not do that.
But he did.
Did not do that.
But no, it was. I loved it. I thought. I mean, it's one of these things
Can we
like.
get rid of this? Sorry, because
Are you just eating it?
delicious popcorn.
I don't know if you know, we have got some pop. Oh, you can see it on the middle.
The
can't
audio
you?
is just going to be like. I'm well,
The only thing what really pissed me off, do you remember that time when we went to SeaWorld and then we tried to get an Uber? And because we were so wet, he literally looked at us and went, yeah, maybe not. And then just drove off.
Did he?
Cancel
I know, because we got an Uber back to Cabana Bay. These got an Uber back to Victoria.
We went. He just looked at us, took one look at us, and was like, "Nope."
Lee,
literally
drove off.
Wasn't that our Uber driver on that journey back? The Trump supporter.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause we were behind you.
What a guy,
Mate, no, the guy was hard.
He was.
He was. He had the Make America Great Again cap. He was fully trumped out, bro.
nice.
Yeah, he was killer.
What did you reckon to Volcano Bay? Because that was the first time you guys were into it.
To be fair, like, I don't mind water parks, but it's just heavy going. You know, on your feet, like all day. You're having to walk up the stairs and everything, and I feel like it's just not quite worth what you have to go through to enjoy it. Really,
No,
you know
no.
what I mean? For me, water parks are okay, but they're not my point of focus.
I like it when people they always say like, oh yeah, we'll go to a water park. That's our day off, and it's like, no, that's
That's
probably
the
more.
hardest day, bro. You walk if you want to go on a ride that's like 100 meters, and you walking upstairs for 100 meters in your bare feet and the wet all day. Excuse me, and you're also chafing heavily.
Yeah.
Germaline by
This trip was sponsored by Germaline.
bro.
That was the greatest thing I brought on that trip, wasn't it?
I put so much Germaline down there that I was repelling water. I could have wet myself and it had just rolled off.
I had a little bag that I took around with me the whole trip.
Oh, your colostomy bag, yeah.
And in the front pocket, I had the
Real
Germaline.
handy for not having to wee when you're in a queue, isn't it? To go, bro.
Shut up.
Do you know what we should do there? I think we should have a watch along through the Universal credit and then just pause certain things and talk about it a lot more because, you know, we could be here for fucking days.
I'm down.
Yeah. There's so much that you guys didn't see.
Mate, there's so many little tales as well span off it.
Yeah.
The majority of the clips that you see in the film, the majority of the stuff that what we did film, there is some bits here and there that were cut out just mainly to keep time scale of the film down. But there's so many stories.
God,
bro.
yeah.
Wild.
So
I think the night out alone, my birthday night out was.
That needs to be a video in itself.
Yeah, it does.
So good.
Just discussing the debauchery that went on that. The karaoke bar didn't know what hit it, did it? No, I went in as well. I was like, I've no ID. They were like, no, it's okay. Just come in, bro.
Yeah, literally, it was so weird.
Yeah, they just looked at my passport and went, just go in.
whatever, mate. And they was like, yeah, we know you're 21, bro. Jesus
It's like
Christ.
Jesus, man. That's at that time now, innit? Looking old. So what is the future then? I'm assuming.
What, we are just OTT or just about Florida?
Well, no, OTT.
I don't know.
You know, people are always
when are you
going
to get bored?
I mean, I don't know why you keep saying that because I want to all this stuff and come all this way to do this.
When are you going to let me join in?
I mean, whatever. I mean, obviously,
Sorry, Lee.
No, screw you, Jake.
I think we need to do more of this. I think we need to get more of the four of us.
It's hard. I think sometimes it's hard for all of us to be together.
Especially if it's an OTT event. It's really hard. an Alton Towers event. Sorry.
Can we just
difficult.
state the fact of also, because didn't we do this to celebrate that we hit 1,000 subscribers?
Last year, yeah. And we're now on 2,600
at the time of recording.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, man, massive. And I mean, the support has been fucking ridiculous. It's been immense. And it's been really cool as well because we didn't put anything out for a while. And then obviously
Came back out.
recently-
Oh, we go dead for long periods of time.
Yeah.
But then we
I
come
think-
back
I
and it's
think
like we've never
sometimes
been
that's
away.
normal. Like if you're
Yeah.
into a series that you watch on TV, it ends for a few years and then it
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
back, and that's what we are. Because
Life.
we can't be asked.
It's not that, yeah, like you say, we've got things, we're busy. And plus also, we're literally like an hour and a half away from each other. So
Yeah.
it can be quite difficult. But hopefully, fingers crossed. I won't go too much into it, but hopefully we're hoping to do an event.
An event. We've been wanting to do an event for a while.
Yeah, the event would be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
If
We'll all do our little bit.
If our ideas that we're wanting to do go ahead.
Like Rob's karate class.
Special
DJ,
martial arts
Yeah,
lesson.
absolutely. Dan's going to teach her how to drive a train. Jake's going to teach her to
Operate a ride.
operate velocity. What's it called? The
Accelerator.
Gold digger.
Yes.
Accelerator. Gold rush.
Ben 10.
Ben 10.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's going to be really fun.
It's a great masterclass.
So, yeah, if anybody wants to come along,
Yeah, tickets
be
hopefully will be available soon.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. There might be, there might not be.
Might even have a bit of
knows?
merch.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
I must admit, I think that's one thing I've always been worried about doing events, and I think I don't even remember saying it. Like, that's my worst fear is putting an event and only like 3 people turn up, and it's like, this is great. Sorry, mate. Sorry, just eat it.
Just no one step on it. That's all. My mum will go
But
mad.
I genuinely think that I think people would come. I really
Yeah,
do.
no, I think they will.
I hope so.
They
Otherwise,
need
it would
to,
just
but-
be us 4 in a room.
It'd be awkward. It'd just be this, but big room.
Basically.
Echoes.
It'd be this, but costing a lot of money.
Yeah, eating bills a little bit more. No, I think it'd be really good. And the thing is, I think we're gonna obviously make it OTT, so it's gonna be different to everything else. There's gonna be some funny stuff going on. There'll be some like games and interactive stuff, and yeah, I think it'd be awesome.
We want to make it very different to like Attraction Source, your experience.
Yeah,
guides,
I mean,
man.
we're gonna make it fun.
Yeah.
But no shade. I can't help myself. No shade at all. No shade.
There's no filter.
No shade.
No filter. No filter.
No
at all.
shade. Look, our Attraction Sauce. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you know.
boys.
No, they're
You know.
good. They're
Yeah,
good.
they're the
They're
boys.
good. But I mean, I must admit, the fan base or the support has been cracking. It's been great.
No, it's been nice. And I really enjoyed reconnecting with the community as well. And you know, things like going to the events and chatting to Attraction Source and other creators that we would never have really spoke to. I just really enjoyed that, connecting with people.
It's even like, when we went to the Hyperia the night before, and we all went to the, I think it was like a Spoons or
Did we
something
go
like
to
that.
Spoons?
It's like a
Yeah.
Wetherspoons, yeah.
And to be fair, we kind of pop out of the community, if you know what I mean. The actual, we have our own.
Well, we're just not that consistent, are we? That's all that is.
So it's just really nice to kind of like say, hey, you guys, you're back. Hey, I hope you're all right. And this and that, and we have a bit of a chat and a bit of a drink, and and I just I don't know. It's just a good vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people don't think you're real. I feel like they think you're some sort of imaginary character. So when they do see you in real, they're like, "Oh my god,
He's alive.
He's not AI. He's fucking Dan." Like, so many people, like, we'll be walking and just some random guy who's like mid-40s on his own will just come up and go like, "Oh, Coaster Dan." And I'm like, fuck, your reach is wild, bro. Like, Jesus. Everyone knows you. Everyone. It's not real. It's a mythical
When's
creature.
the next Merlin rant?
I'm down for a Merlin rant right now. Should we go?
I'm down for a Merlin
Should
run
we go?
now.
Well, I've not got a free Merlin pass. So let's start there.
Yeah.
Merlin.
I mean, what is fucking going on?
Don't know. But can we actually just talk about quickly before a quick segue, if you
Let's
will?
go ahead.
Blackpool Pleasure Beach season passes are more expensive than Merlin passes.
How? Because I don't expect any more. I don't. It doesn't. I get it.
But imagine that. Imagine
get
somebody saying, "Oh, do you want a pass for less money that's going to get you an Alton Towers, Thorpe Park, Legoland, Chessington, Sandcastle in Blackpool, Blackpool Tower,
Sea Life.
all the Madame Tussauds,
Yeah.
All the big
All
attractions.
the
Cadbury's
dungeons.
World.
everything, basically
Yeah.
everything that's not Blackpool Pleasure Beach, or you can pay more just to go in Blackpool Pleasure Beach and ride the Grand National."
Aren't they go Port Ventura? And
Oh yeah,
You get 1 day entry to Port Ventura. Europa Park, Efteling, Leesburg.
Ask me how many times I've used those benefits.
0.
Thank you.
This is how
Bollocks.
crazy Blackpool is. I remember the first opening day in 2024. It was awful. It was terrible.
Mate, that was one of the worst days we
Then
ever had.
They gave me a free ticket to come back. I've never used it. That's
Oh,
how much.
true.
Why would you? Because you've been
I
in
had
it
the
with
same
shit.
thing. Yeah.
Because I've never used it.
Thing
So-
is, I used my ticket on the last day of the season, so I just never went in between.
I wish I should have done that, but yeah.
Just for me, I just feel like Blackpool could be so great. And I'll never forget as a kid, Blackpool Pleasure Beach was amazing. And it was on Roller Coaster Tycoon. Do you remember there was a Blackpool Pleasure? And I used to play it, and I used to like idolise the park. So growing up as a local, as a Blackpool FC fan as well, so I'm connected to that town.
Yeah.
Seeing the Pleasure Beach in the way it is now, for me, it's almost like a fairground, man.
Yeah, I thought Icon was going to change it around. I
Yeah.
thought that came along and like
I thought
this is the new
investment
direction for the park.
was going to
But
carry on.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
hasn't.
Yeah, it just
And the problem I think we've got now is we've always known it isn't a theme park. It's a little
It's
bit
an
of an
amusement
amusement
park.
park. But they're really like not doing themselves any favour. It's by adding in stuff like Valhalla, redoing it, and that
Yeah.
was a shit show. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
The
yeah.
revamp
That was
of
never
Valhalla was a
open when it was
shit
meant to
show.
be.
Yeah, the public might not realise what went on, but the enthusiasts do, and that's got to be a big part of the custom. And then next door, you're going to retheme Ice Blast as some space lift-off ride
Mate,
next to
I'm
Valhalla.
not
What?
I'm not excited at all.
Why can't it go into like a Vikings thing?
A Viking going into like getting shot up into Valhalla,
Into Valhalla.
or
That
so
would actually be
anything, man.
sick.
Yeah.
Just summer, anything, bro, anything.
Vikings and a space launch.
then you
They
look
could
at-
never be
Yeah.
further
away from each other.
From the theming.
Do you know what winds me up with it though?
And
Is
then just down the
everything
road, you've got a bobsled as well. What's that all about?
that was actually made the same year as me, and I'm in better nick than it. That's saying a lot.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
the thing is, what you got to remember with Blackpool as well is a lot of that shit has not changed since I was a kid.
No.
I'm 36 years old.
I
For any
think that's what
ladies
it
watching,
is.
I'm early 20s. But
I
for
think
the
that's what it
fellas,
is. I think that's exactly what it is. It's not
changed.
changed. It's not grown up
No.
in the society that we live in.
bro, apart from Nick Street getting painted that the worst orange I've ever seen.
It's bad.
Nothing's really. They've done obviously Icon, and obviously the log flume went because it needed to, because it were crusty, and the rest of the stuff is just sort of.
Yeah.
And now they're retracking the big one, which I get it's iconic, but bro, it's lame.
Yeah.
I
Let's
mean,
put some class in
there is
there.
going to be people on here really Blackpool like defending it and stuff like that. And I
I
get
used
it.
to be that guy,
I
though.
get it. However, this is our opinion,
There's people out there who think Blackpool Pleasure Beach is the best park in the world.
and that's fair dues.
But it's not.
In my eyes, it's not. It's nowhere near. But hey,
There is people. There is.
there is people out there who've got a lot of heart, and I get it, and I understand it, but
believe what
I
I've just
don't like it. Anyway, shall we wrap up? This has been nice, mate. We enjoyed doing this, mate.
How
you
long
know.
have we done?
I don't know, about
Dunno,
probably 40
minutes, I think.
45 minutes.
Have we?
Yeah, 45 minutes about that. I mean, I know this. You know,
It always flows lovely with us, lot, don't it?
what is our target for this year? Because obviously
5K.
last year, 5K.
5K.
I want 10,000. I
Oh,
want
no,
10.
I'm being realistic. I think 5K is.
Really bad.
Everyone, 2025 is an exciting time for us, I reckon.
Yeah, I think it
2025
is.
is
Well,
going
yeah,
off.
we're obviously going to get some updates from you guys, from yourself, should I say, Jake, from obviously Epic Universal.
Yeah, I can make a video if you want.
Well, not make a video, but maybe take some photos and stuff like that. Which
Apparently, I'm making content now, guys. I'm not far into trip.
yeah,
Wasn't planning to.
wow,
Essentially going without.
Well, I'm going to
us, you
start
know.
making some videos.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my beautiful voice out there a little bit more. Yeah, because I miss doing them. So I'm
Inversion
gonna-
Addict's voice. Bring
yeah,
that
don't
back.
bring that up.
Okay.
We need
Yeah.
to do
Drinking giggles.
We need to do more TikTok. Can we do more TikTok?
Yeah,
please?
getting
mate.
cut.
We'll start we'll start doing TikTok trends or whatever comes up nowadays.
That's what we need to
Oh,
do. Yeah,
God.
but can you imagine Lee starting dancing around?
Oh no,
Oh,
no, that's
God.
not what TikTok's all
Bro,
about.
I will do that if I have to. For
Okay,
the team.
all right.
I will wear a bikini if I have to.
Ooh, manky.
There it is. Talking about vasectomies. So good, mate.
We'll talk
We
about
are going to have a
whole
bikini
section on
contest, actually,
vasectomies.
aren't we?
No,
Yeah, Rob's in it, I'm in it, Dan's
That's
in
it.
it.
It's all good. Right. This has been fun. It's been amazing.
Speak for yourself.
Thank you so much for everyone. In fact, I want to say a massive thank you to you guys because, to be fair,
thanks.
you
Thank you.
know, it's hard to get everyone together and it's hard to make content and this and that. So,
Popcorn all over me.
but overall, a huge thank you to you guys, though. Seriously.
Yeah, Dan, you are the man.
your credit card's doing great wonders for us.
This is.
Yeah.
Jake,
I'm going to have to pay this
no
back.
need for that, bro.
Gonna have
No,
to pay for
honestly,
this.
though, lads, it's the fondness of our trips is always high in my
Yeah,
memory
yeah,
bank.
The presents,
Yeah.
yeah.
We never have a bad trip.
No, Orlando
Never.
was fantastic. My favourite was Plopsaland just because of the sheer
That was just absolute chaos.
debauchery.
Chaos.
The fact of we went on one of the world's Spanish rides. Spanish? If that even
Spanish.
Hungover.
Finish.
Hungover.
He's on Duolingo learning Spanish.
It's my 4th, 5th. I don't know fucking know, but yeah.
Donde está, por favor? Spanish. No, yeah, I mean, you know, Sonic speaks it. There's a few, isn't there?
That's all right, man.
Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah,
I think
he's
he's
like,
a bit.
blah, blah, blah.
He's quite fluent.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
But Rob, do you know what, Rob? I think you should sign us out.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Sign us out.
Sign us out, Rob.
I
The
don't
camera's
know. I
right
don't
there.
know.
No,
how
the
to
camera's
sign
there.
these
We're gonna do
figures.
full
Which
table.
one are we doing?
Let's do full table.
You're gonna fun us.
Okay. So thank you everybody for watching. It's rare that we get all the boys here in one place, and it's, you know, we thought we'd make the most of this and make some videos. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe and follow us on the TikToks and the Instagrams and all that jazz.
There it is.
No, it's been a pleasure, boys. It's been a
Oh,
pleasure.
can we just say, by the way, as well, a massive thank you to everyone who we've interviewed in 2024.
Yeah.
Because there was a few.
Yeah,
but
fan cams and all
Yeah,
that.
there's a
lot
couple
as
of
well.
good
It's
ones. Everyone.
Yeah.
The fan cams are always fun, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're really good fun. It's weird because we're doing it and you just see us guys on camera, but then behind the camera there's like 50 people watching us.
Really like.
Yeah.
I remember that for Nemesis when we looked
crazy.
up on that hill. It was like, oh my
Everyone
god.
was staring.
Yeah, it was quite. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was intense.
It was very intense.
So that's what we go through to bring you this
Yeah.
amazing
But then
content.
saying that, if you see us doing it, just come say hi.
100%.
Because the amount of people that sort of watch us and you can sort of see they want to get involved.
Yeah,
but
get
they're
involved,
like,
man.
they're like, oh, should I? Just come over.
Or just
Come
message
over.
us on
Come
Instagram
over.
as well. Like if you want to come over.
Yeah.
To be
us.
fair, we do get a lot of people saying, "Are you doing a fan cam?"
Yeah, just literally message us on Instagram.
Of course we are. We're fan camming.
We'll be there on Intoxicators opening day. So,
So yeah.
come over.
Whipping our microphones out. It's all good.
That's it. You know.
Oh yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. And if you are new to this channel, make sure you do subscribe and hit this bell icon. Every time we upload a new video, you will be notified. So I'm Dan.
I'm Lay.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Jake.
And thank you for watching. And as always,
Clap and
Say
say stuff.
stuff.
Happy
happy
riding.
riding. Take it easy, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.